And hello, welcome back to another video on the channel here, guys. It is the What's the Story channel, where we talk about the story of Warcraft as we gameplay along. And we are still going through midnight right now. I have just come back from my early work shifts after being out and about for a good number of hours, and we are back in Silvermoon City and continuing on from our previous video as per my word. We are now going to Murder Row, and of course the section is Murder Row, but this is one of those sorry, not sorry, lazy writing from the from the creators. Oh, we'll just make the zone. We'll just make the zone the dungeon, so we don't have to design an extra dungeon here. We'll make the area the dungeon. Lazy. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Over the course of our last video, we learned that fill items were being shipped into Silvermoon City from the Broken Isles in Suramar, and we are now going to see about stopping that. The character that is the main cause of this is somebody by the name of Zaen, Z-A-E-N, I believe it is. We're going to queue up for the dungeon in just a moment. This is going to be officially my very first midnight dungeon, so I'm excited about that. There was one other that was available, and I think it was at the end of a bunch of storyline side quests that are on the east end. I'm sorry, at the west end of Eversong. So we're going to do those next, so we can get into that dungeon and do all that jazz right there. All right, but first things first, let's go ahead and before we queue up, let's read up on the dungeon here real quick. So we're going in. So okay, so this is Zaen is this is the guy that's doing all of the smuggling of Fel into Murder Row. So let's read up on this thing here real quick. All right, so the darkened streets of Murder Row hide a secret fell smuggling operation that has been preying on the fears of Silvermoon citizens ever since the Void Storm appeared. All right, so let's take a look at what the four bosses are that we'll be facing. We'll leave the first two, and then I'll queue up, and then we'll do the second two here, because I don't think it'll be too long. I don't want to go into the dungeon when we're just reading through the first one here, just in case we go in like 30 seconds right away. All right, so boss number one is Kistia Manahart. Although an accomplished magister, Kistia Manahart was far too devoted to fel magic to give it up entirely. While little wonder she became a staunch supporter and ally to underground fel smuggling operations in the Row. And I remember this name now. We came across this character very briefly when we were sneaking around the area to learn about the fel smuggling that was going on. That little shady dealership that we got into. She was a customer there. And we're gonna have to fight her at one place. This is probably an underling of Zaen right here. So yep, that's exactly who it was. I remember running into this character right here, and she's got a pet by the name of Nibbles that we're gonna have to deal with as well. All right, and Zaen, there's Zaen right there. Blood Elf Rogue, most likely. All right, a clever, quick-witted and commanding, Zaen Blade Sorrow oversees the shipments of illegal fel artifacts. Those under his command follow his orders to the letter or pay the price. And that's what he looks like right there. All right, you know what? Just for the heck of it, we'll go ahead and read these guys here. All right, number 3, we have we got one of these guys. We got a Legion, not a Dreadlord. I can't remember what the hell these guys are called, what their official title is. Sorry guys, I'm being a dummy and I'm drawing a blank. Brain fart, can't remember what these guys are. But you know these guys. We've seen a whole bunch of them in Legion. And his name is Zathux the Annihilator. Alright, Zathux the Annihilator is one of Lithiel's Cinder Fury's most powerful summons. Alright, so Lithiel, I'm guessing, is Zaen's boss. She's the one. You know, I'm willing to bet she's probably the one from the Broken Isles that's bringing the Fel into the city. That's probably what the story is there. All right, so one of Lithial Cinder Fury's most powerful summons. Although he loathes serving the warlock, he follows her commands for the sheer visceral joy of destruction. All right, so this is one of her summons. A Felguard. Felguard. That's what they're called. Okay. Took me a moment to remember who or what on earth the title of those guys were. Sorry, guys. Itch. Oh my god. Itch, itch, itch. Ugh. Right by the shoulder blade. I always have that itch right there. Man. Okay, and let's see. And our final boss will be Lithial Cinder Fury. Alright, so Lithial Cinder Fury sees the Void Storm above Silvermoon as both threat and opportunity. Her people are afraid, and she has a perfect solution, the power of Fel. Oh, okay, so she is a member of Murder Row. She's a member, she's a citizen of Silvermoon. She claims her smuggling operation protects her people from the dangers above, but the profits she receives are a pleasing bonus. Alright, so basically this is a slime ball warlock that is taking advantage of the Void Storm threat, and she's using it to line her pockets based off of the fear of the people. Sounds a whole lot like various politicians that I have known over the years, quite frankly. Alright, so let's go ahead and queue up for Murder Row. Yes, Windrunner Spire is the other one. We'll go back and do all the side quests that lead into this dungeon later on. We'll do those guys next. So, boom. There's Murder Row queued up for right now. So, while we're waiting... Oh, look at that! How'd I know? How'd I know? Oh, please let this be not going... Okay, bosses defeated 0 out of 4. Okay, good. So we should be right at the beginning, I hope. Fingers crossed.
To see the news.
Good, okay.
We need to act fast.
What is this? Dungeon Assistant. Oh, that's Dungeon Assistant. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, this is Expedition Escort. Hold on a second. Oh, this... Oh, come on. This is not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. This is one of these dealios. Okay. Okay. Because I want an actual group. It's like story mode. I don't want story mode. Follower... Oh, that's why. I had follower dungeons hit. Okay. That's why. That was my bad. That was my bad. I clicked follower dungeons. I didn't realize it. Okay. Here we go. Murder Row. Boom. Now we're queued up. Alright. Because I want to do this with regular players so I can actually get decent loot. But, although, you know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do a follower. No, you know what? Nah. I don't want to do it like that. I want to have actual people. I want actual humans that I'm doing this with. All right. Plus, I want to go over the... Oh, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay. Yeah, I want to go over the fights. I want to learn the fights before going in. All right. So a fight for boss number 1 for Kistia Manaheart. All right, Kistia Manaheart is accompanied by her pet mana worm Nibbles. Yes, who is controlled by illicit infusion. And illicit infusion, Kistia infuses Nibbles with Fel magic, turning her hostile to players while she is above 20% health. Okay, so the pet only attacks until it reaches 20%, and maybe then it runs away, I'm guessing, perhaps. All right. When this infusion... Oh, no. Okay, here it is. When this infusion is removed, Nibbles breaks free of Kistia's control and reverts back to her light form to assist players in battle. Oh, okay. So, yeah, when we get the pet down to 20%, then it's on our side. Alright, so that's a nice little thing right there. Alright, when Nibbles is drained of Fel magic, she reverts to light form, while light form attempts to purge the Fel from Kistia while with an infusion of light. Alright. Okay, so that's a nice little touch right there. We weaken the pet so we can get the pet on our side. Alright. I don't know if they've done that in a fight before. Not to my knowledge. If I'm missing something, you guys are listening to the video, then put a comment in the comment section if they've done something like that with a boss fight in a dungeon or a raid before, which I don't think they've done. If they have, I'm just forgetting about it right now. But refresh my memory and put it in the comments section if you do remember. Okay. So, for the damage dealers, this is for us. Kistia turns, illicit infusions, we know that already. Avoid Nibbles' Fell Spray. Nibbles unleashes a spray of fell magic in a cone in front of her. So, alright, so avoid the cone. Alright, so don't stand in front of the boss for that. Just move off to the side to avoid the fell spray. And interrupt Kistia's mirror images. Kistia creates copies of herself nearby, which cast Fellstorm. Okay, so that's an interrupt. Alright, we have to make sure we interrupt mirror images. Keep that in mind. Alright, on to... Alright, so that's pretty much all we need to know for that. For the healers... It's all the inflicts heavy damage to all players while destabilized. So she has something called destabilize. The light infusion stuns Kistia for 15 seconds, bringing her attacks to a halt, increasing all damage she takes by 100%, and expelling bursts of fell magic that inflict 7,000 chaos damage every second. Additionally, this reduces the effectiveness of Kistia's fell shield. All right, so at one point she'll have a so we got to take the shield off of her at one point. Okay. And it's a big damage thing, so healers in this fight gotta look out for that, so they can replenish the team when that happens. And tanks are basically the same thing. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward, right? Nothing overly complicated for that one. Alright, now for Zaen's fight. For the overview, Zaen Bladesorrow demonstrates how this town got its name by occasionally casting Murder in a Row at all players. Dodge his deadly aim by taking cover to avoid heavy damage. Oh, so this is gonna be a line of sight thing right here. There's gonna be probably I saw in the thing there were barrels in there that are part of this fight for some reason. So obviously that's something that we gotta hide. Okay, so basically hide behind the barrels so we don't get hit by the one shot. Let's see, Murder in a Row. Zaen takes a few precious moments to take aim at players. When he is ready to fire, he shoots all players in his line of sight, inflicting 50,000 physical damage and additional 100,000 bleed over 15 seconds. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, avoid Murder in a Row. When he casts that, move your butt. Get behind a barrel. And avoid that. All right, let's see. And let's see, there's another thing he does called same-day deliveries. Zaen calls upon the warehouse workers above to throw forbidden fright at players, causing 50,000 fire damage on impact. Alright, so this is death from above. His minions from up in the rafters are going to throw stuff down at us that we got to run out of the way and avoid. Well, they'll probably have like a little circle appear on the ground for where those things are going to land. We got to run out of the way to avoid that stuff. Alright, and let's see, same activity, way down. And Zaen inflicts heavy damage to his current, now this is especially for the tanks, Zaen inflicts heavy damage to his current target with Envenom. So Zaen drives a poison blade in deep, inflicting 50,000 physical damage and applying Heartstop poison. Ooh, that's a nasty sounding one right there. Alright, so avoid Envenom, all you tanks out there. Alright, boss number 3. Overview for the fight for Zathux the Annihilator. Zathux the Annihilator, his rage increases until he erupts with demonic rage and gains burning steps. So rage is just, the rage bar will fill up. He'll get a bar that goes up to 100. Flies into a demonic rage, inflicting 25,000 damage to all players. While this effect is active, he gains 75% attack speed, suffers 30% incoming damage, and gains burning steps. And burning steps is he spreads fell magic across the ground from his feet, inflicting okay, so wherever he steps, he's going to leave a trail of fire behind him. This is going to be a safety dance kind of thing. So avoid all the crap that he leaves on the ground. But while he's enraged, he takes more damage. So that's a nice little bonus. We are at danger, but he is also in danger. So ideally, we add more damage to him while he is enraged, because he takes 30% more damage. Alright. Let's see, that's the Burning Steps, we just read that. Other attacks are Axe Toss, which targets a random player. He throws a massive axe at the location of a random player, inflicting 20,000 chaos damage, and interrupting players within 10 yards of the impact. Ooh, so that's a damage and interrupts, and that's I don't think that's a blockable one. I think, well, it might be. It might be something we can interrupt. Something to keep in mind. And the other one is Fell Lightning to all players until the axe is destroyed. Okay. So the axe will get embedded into one of the players, and it's going to cause a whole bunch of damage. And let's see, it channels beams of fell lightning until the axe. Okay, so whoever gets the axe, destroy the axe to take it off whichever team member it is on. All right, and those are the same. Legion Strike is another attack to look out for. Zathux the Annihilator performs a powerful swing with his axe that inflicts 70,000 damage and reduces healing received for 80%. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that one right there. That's a nasty attack. That's a nasty attack right there. Takes away half your life, basically, and hits you with reduced healing. And that is a big ol' inconvenience in these boss fights, is to be stuck with reduced healing. Alright, and tanks, it's the same, okay, the same stuff that the tanks have to look out for. Alright, so I think Zathux is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I got a feeling this guy on Mythic is going to be a nightmare for all you Mythic players out there. Alright, so, where are we at? Okay, average wait time 13 minutes. We're about 8 minutes in right now. Well, taking a little longer than expected. I had a feeling, I had a sneaky suspicion that I would be waiting, that I would be getting, be getting in the dungeon a little sooner. All right, so, and our final boss for this one, Lithial Cinder Fury. Okay. All right, so Fingers of Gul'dan will summon wild imps near every target. Yes. All right. So Gul'dan gets the imps. Just when I thought we never had to hear that awful name ever again. No, they make us hear the name Gul'dan. Honestly, though, one of my all-time favorite villain moments of this game, over the course of all the years I've played it, is when Gul'dan takes out Varian Rin. The just evil, sadistic, ecstatic elation that is in Gul'dan's face as he's killing Varian Rin. Just that is the kind of moment that we see in cinematics that make us go, "Oh, I want to take this guy out now. Man, I want to take this guy out." And man, it was so satisfying to take him out in the Nighthold raid. But anyway, moving on. Alright, so Fingers Gul'dan is the imps. Alright, Lithial casts Demonic Gateway to escape and then begins to cast... Alright, so we know what Demonic Gateway is because our warlocks have that as well. And she begins casting Malefic Wave. She conjures a Fel Shield and then projects a wave of Fel Fire. Impacted players suffer 5,000 damage every second and take 100 additional fire damage for 1 minute. And this effect stacks. Oh man, okay, this is one we gotta be careful of right there, because when it's additional damage and then it stacks, that can be bad news for anybody that gets hit with that. So be sure to avoid Malefic Wave. Alright. It slowly expands over a large area, inflicts heavy damage on... Oh, so this is one of those things that starts off probably in condensed area and then just grows larger on the area. So we gotta... This is it. So tanks, kites, Lithial, away from the crap on the ground, basically. Alright? Players traveling through Lithial's Demonic Gateway are immune to the initial impact, so we can go through the gateway as well. Alright. And lingering fire vulnerability from passing through Malefic. Okay, all right. So we can avoid damage from Malefic Wave if we go through her gateway. All right. So we got to make advance. I'm sure this is a pattern fight where we have to follow the pattern to avoid damage unnecessarily, shall we say? All right. So all right. I got a feeling. I got a feeling this is going to be a fun dungeon. This is going to be a fun run as soon as we get through. All right, where are we at? Average wait time 12 minutes. Time in queue 11 minutes 35 seconds. All right. Should be coming up here pretty soon, guys. So shouldn't be too much longer, I hope. Fingers crossed. And just fly around just for the heck of it. Just for fun. Just for fun. There's Lore Walker Cho that's down here. Let's see. What is the... Oh, that's the delve. That's the delve, and that's going to be over here. All right. This delve is not part of any current storyline, so we won't do that just yet. You know, I may do videos for those delves just for the heck of it, so we can see what they are. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to do that because every delve has 3 separate versions of it, and I don't want to waste all that time doing different versions, all that stuff. And we have... It looks like we have another... Yes, there's another thing. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, we'll come back and we'll get him in our next video. That'll be our last Silvermoon thing right there. But we are in. Here we go. We're in. We are in Murder Row. Here we go, guys.
Busier than usual in here. We need to act fast.
Alright, so it's snitches interrogated. Okay. I read up on the fights. If you need... Well, I'll just say, everyone read up on boss fights. Ask them. Oh, that's Kistia. That's Kistia in the long run. All right. Whoop. Looniest mages. Alright, the trash doesn't seem to be too tough. They got a handful of pesky spells that they're throwing, but nothing too bad to worry about. Just kind of basic mage spells. I saw fireballs and missiles and things like that. So, you know, fell missiles are the same as arcane missiles, I'm guessing. Crimson Glaive, avoid that. Be out of the way of the red arrow, or whenever that comes up. Pride Citizen. Okay. We have to go for our first boss. But, oh, she's just right around the corner here. Alright, so we just gotta get into that whole little section right there. Wanna know a secret? I saw mages infusing mana worms with fell magic. Clever, eh?
Even the void cannot withstand the more power!
I don't get paid enough for this. You can see mages in the area that are doing just that. They're infusing the worms with the fell magic. You can see down the right there to your left, the mages with the green lines of fell. All right, we got snitches interrogated. We got one more snitch to go.
Do what it takes to defend yourselves.
Bunch of rogues and mages, basically, that we're fighting along the way here, with the occasional sort of warrior character.
Baradash Malinora.
Oh, that's not. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, get out of the way of that. That pool of fell we want to avoid. Avoid the red arrow. There we go. they all say things like, "This is you should have asked for gold. You're gold for blood. You'll regret this." Oh no, it's up top. Okay. Got some hot
How can
gossip.
you know
Zaen
where
is
it doesn't belong?
Zaen is protecting Lithiel. You didn't hear
bait
that from me.
snake.
And, yep. Okay. Yes. This is where we're going next. Okay. All right. I'll let these guys know. Her pet's down to 20. Percent.
Let's make an example of you.
There's the big old spray right there.
Fear the belly. You monsters. Naughty little nibbles.
Alright, we interrupted the ads, so that's good. Alright.
Nibbles. Give mother a Leave it flame.
Ah, darn.
Learn your place.
Oh.
Naughty little nibbles.
Alright. I think we got her. Got her. Boom.
Use the disguises and find the goods. My sight
That's on
remains
way. That's
visual.
one operative out of the way. Good. On to the illicit rain, but you will be turned away looking like that. Unfortunately, I was able to procure some disguises for you. Put these on and head inside. I'll keep any would-be assassins. Oh, so this is... Oh, you're in. Find the... Okay, so we get disguises. We get disguises. Fantastic. All right.
You're late. Clock in.
Yep. Get disguise from Beleth. There we go. This line is true. Everybody's in line to see somebody here. That's Selenar Sushby, the Illicit Rain manager. All right, so this is the club known as the Illicit Rain. You're late, can't you see? We've all right. Clock in. Clean with the enchanted broom. All right, so we have to do chores as part of this thing, for crying out loud. All right. Where am I? What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I sweeping this up? Oh, okay. We're sweeping up this up. Okay. This is what we're doing. Okay. Ah, well, this isn't a... This is a silly kind of stupid portion of it. They make us do chores because we're disguised as staff members of the illicit rain, apparently. All right. I guess maybe the number of stars that we have on at the top there, the higher the rating, the more reward we get for something later on, perhaps, I guess. Alright, we're at 3 stars. 24. Alright, 40 seconds. Sorry to make you guys sit through this. I didn't know this is what we would be doing in here. Shift over. All right. Oh, we got a 5-star review. Look at that. All right. Oh, we got a toy for a Feeling Fielder Mark 7, whatever that is. All right. On that. Oh, poop. All right. Yep. You all went back. Back out the way we came in. All right. Here we go. Okay. We got warehouse workers here. All right. Workers, taskmasters. That will do. Oh, no.
I need to target something first.
And it's like that one dungeon from Legion with the spy. We got used to that too. Yep. Yep. Court of Stars. Yep. Sorry. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did we get it? No, we got it on.
Who gave you access?
Oh, here we go. And there's Zaen right here.
I have to do everything. You up there! Drop those crates and crush them!
Okay, here we go.
Time to go!
Yep, this one right there. Oh, murder in a row. Yes. All right. Yep, there we go. All right, well, there we go. Okay, yes, on murder in a row. That's the one that we got to remember. Venom is the one that okay. That's the one he uses on the tanks.
Not sneaky enough.
Ah, damn it! I got hit with it. Shit. I think. Oh, okay. You know what? Each one has to. I think each team member has to take a separate barrel. That's the problem there.
Can I call break time? Get those crates down.
There we go. Got him. Got him. Fantastic. Nice. So far, so good. Nice.
you really think it would be this simple?
Alright, now this is Zaen's boss right here we're going after. And we're fighting a whole bunch of Legion demons again. And no loot on any of that stuff. What the hell? Alright. Yes. Just when you thought you never had to face these demons ever again, here we go. We got a whole section of a dungeon with them. All right. Not much to those bosses. Not bad. Not our bosses. Those mobs, I should say. Let's see, a defiled golem. Ooh, a golem that's got fill all through him. Alright. Oh, somebody pulled. Alright. It's just a couple. No big deal. Easy peasy to get through these guys. Got that now a Pally is a wannabe mage. I haven't played my Pally character yet. I've leveled up just a tad on a couple of my alts, but I'm primarily staying on my warrior, of course. It's my oldest character, so got a soft spot. Everyone's got a soft spot for their oldest character. Yeah. Come on. Ah. Man, this getting proper line of proper camera angle on this one is proving to be annoying. We'll just have to do it from above so we can see it a little better. I can't get to that one because he's... There you go. Thank you. Now I can reach him. Now I can... Remember, tanks, kite these people out of crap on the floor so your melee DPS can reach them. Alright, did that get it? Okay, that took care of it all. Alright, how close are we now? Alright, approaching boss number 3. Okay.
What is it now?
Strike them down. If they fall, I'll have your head.
All right, now this is going to be our safety dance fight. Pardon me, man. Ah, darn it. I didn't want to do that one so soon. Alright, so this is the axe toss. Destroy the axe, alright?
It's too far away.
Still no loot, man. Well, we got him down. Took a minute. And, I expected there to be a little bit of a rough patch there with avoiding the crap that he leaves behind when he's in the rage, but we got through it okay. Seemed like it wasn't too tough in the long run there. But yeah, that boss on Mythic is going to be a nightmare. Oh, they got him. Oh, there we go. There's a little, one tiny little thing of loot right there. All right. There we go. Sure, I'll take it. What level is it? It's a 151. Nice, fantastic. I hate spells like that. Man. Puts us to sleep for 5 seconds, man. Alright, here we go. See, these mobs are pretty manageable when you've got team members that have some nice AoE spells that they can take care of the whole group all at once. There's my ring right there. Okay. Oh, there we go.
It's too far away.
Yeah, we got another golem. Alright, fill beam goes away. There we go. Cool. Ah, more safety dance stuff. Okay. Ah. I think my team got him. Yes, got him. Fantastic. All right, here we go. Final boss on the oh, almost there. Oh, not quite, not quite. It's in the distance there. Just gonna get through this last platform. Here's Zaen's boss. This is the one responsible for all of the fill that is plaguing
As long
Silvermoon
as
City.
Silvermoon has need of it, I'll give them the fell they desire.
It ends here, Lithio.
Wretch! You would deprive the city of the power it craves. Then taste mine! Feel the fell!
All right, here we go. Where is she? I don't see her.
Drown in fell!
Okay, so that is... Okay, this is where we go. Oh, there we go. Take the portal.
Blame yourself.
Oh, yikes, 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 yikes. Okay.
Keep them busy. He's too far away. Burn you up. Drown in fell.
All right, we got her. You're going down, girl. You're going down. Go, bam! There it is.
Threatens.
We got Myrtle Row. And we got, hey, and a
The void
long
storm
table.
frightens the city, for good reason.
Ah, I didn't get it. All right. I used to do right in that boss. Now this boss is going to be fun. Yeah.
The world still
All right.
needs defense.
With no one left to run it, this fell operation should be done with, for now at least. It was a pleasure working with you, Palvalian. Alright, and let's see, for 39, or 39, and William versus... let's get the pendant. Let's get the pendant for this one. Alright.
Beware of
Alright,
threats,
and that does it. There we go, folks. That will conclude Murder Row. That's our very first dungeon that we had the opportunity to do here in Midnight. Kind of fun. Kind of fun. I like that one. That's that last fight has a little bit of trickiness to it, and that fight number 3, like I said, mythic on that. It's going to be so horrible. People are going to have nightmares about that fight on Mythic, I guarantee you. But okay, well, there you go. That concludes the Murder Row storyline. We have stopped the Fell shipments from coming in because they're the one, we took out all the people that were bringing them in, so that will save the dire citizens of, or the, not the dire citizens, what do I want to say? That will save the feeble citizens in the lower ranks of Silvermoon City from ever having to worry about the fill and all that stuff. All right, so there you go, guys. That concludes this storyline, and that will conclude this video. When we come back on our next video, we will do our last side quest chain out of Silvermoon City, and then we'll move on from there. So thank you guys very much. Like and subscribe, of course, if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell, hit the notification. Do yourself a favor, do me a favor. If you saw anything that you want to talk about, that you found interesting, or you saw, or that I may have missed that you want to mention and chat about, please, by all means, leave something in the comments section. I really would like to talk to somebody about something that I may have missed. It always helps to have other eyes on the game itself, so we can talk about some other fun storyline stuff. So, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you back in Silvermoon City on the next one. Ta-ta for now.